Hey Cougars, today is Monday, February 3rd. I'm Sean Montiel.
I'm Montserrat Perez, and you're watching Cougar News Network. A huge accomplishment for Franklin's robotic team as they are ranked as one of the top teams in the world.
Reporter Paul Gomez shows us what it takes to be number one.
Franklin's Vex Robotics team has achieved a win for Franklin as they are ranked number one out of more than 10,000 other teams from around the world.
We're feeling really good, but we almost think we know the job's not finished.
The Vex Robotics team has been working hard to achieve this spot since last year and now has accomplished this feat. Brian Singh is the captain of the Vex Robotics team that reached number one. He describes the process his team took to achieve their special position.
I would say it's pure hard work and dedication. In the early season, around during August, we would have these local tournaments where we can qualify for regional qualifying events that will eventually qualify for UIL Nationals and the World Championships.
The team members Brian Singh, Jonah Cuellar, Alejandro Estrada, and Gabriel Villela have worked hard together to develop, build, and drive the robot during their competitions. The team reflects how they work together to accomplish their goal for the games.
It's all hard work, it's all working. Long nights of just working on the robot, making sure that there are no faults in the robot.
I get here usually at 7 in the morning every day and I'm just practicing driving.
Each member of the Vex Robotics team has a special role. There's the captain who leads the team, the driver who operates the robot, the coder who programs the robot, and the notebooker who documents all changes made to the robot, including materials, design changes, and etc.
Identify the problem of the game. That's the first step you need to do. And after that, then you can brainstorm. You can see other teams, how they're doing. Throughout the summer, we were coming up with ideas, building new mechanisms to test out to see if those will work. And by the time school started, we already had a full design. We basically had it almost complete. We just needed the code.
During the games for Vex Robotics, the teams have to engage in a game called High Stakes. The game's goal is to score rings around stakes across the arena to score points where, in the end, the robot would need to climb a ladder to complete the game. Gabriel Villela, the coder, describes the process of preparing the robot before the games.
We need to test it to make sure they're the correct variables, because one little misstep might cause the robot to just go somewhere else.
Although the team have risen to the top, there has been some challenges along the way. Jonah Cuellar, the driver, and Alejandro Estrada, the notebooker, explained some of the challenges their team had faced on their way to the top.
Our robot, it gets beat up a lot, so we have to replace a lot of parts and stuff. And obviously our teams, we have some arguments when we disagree.
We did face a lot of problems as well as with the code. For example, sometimes the measurements were not correct. We were too short, or one of the components was not aligning with how we wanted or how we expected it to be. Sometimes we do make mistakes. And when we do that, we have to go back into it and find a solution.
The team members say it's a privilege to represent Franklin High School and El Paso on an international stage for robotics.
Last year, we didn't really have a goal of becoming number one in the world. I would say it's a big surprise. It's like we're in a dream.
It's kind of cool. I mean, with anything, with representing a team, organization, it's fun, but it's also a reminder to be try your best and also perform your best.
Regionals take place on February 8th. If the team places at regionals, then they will head to the World Championship in Dallas in early April. This is Paul Gomez reporting.
The Unitas Games is coming up this spring.
You have the chance to create the t-shirt design that will be worn by the athletes competing. The Unitas Games is an event held by EPISD that promotes inclusion of students with and without disabilities. Every year, athletes wear a custom shirt designed by a student. Here are the requirements. The shirt can only be purple, black, or white, and it must include the text Unitas Games 2025 and Team Franklin.
So what the contest is about is basically allowing the students here at Franklin High School showcase their creativity, along with being inclusive with our special education students, so allowing them to show their support for our students as they go participate in the games.
Submissions are due by February 18th. Email your design to Carla Ronquillo. Now that we're in the middle of the school year, many seniors are preparing for college.
That's why Franklin's Go Center is helping students get ready for the next phase of their life with the Take Charge Tuesdays.
So Take Charge Tuesdays are days where we set out to support seniors. It's usually for juniors and seniors, any sort of college readiness support. Usually it focuses on college admissions. So we work on applications, we work on scholarships, personal essays, FAFSA, anything of that sort.
Mr. Olivas is Franklin's College and Career Readiness Advisor. He says students have a lot of chances to get help preparing for college.
They can stop by and take charge Tuesdays. They can talk to their counselors. There's plenty of supports here at Franklin. Their counselors are always posting scholarships. Counselors have information regarding FAFSA, as do I. Because we're such a large campus, it kind of helps that we have so many people that have an idea of how to apply for college, so they can really ask anyone, even some of their senior teachers.
One of the most asked questions for a lot of students is if there is help for students to get into college they want with the FAFSA and scholarships. FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid. It's a form of students used to apply for financial aid for college or a career school.
There's so many scholarships, and I think a lot of students don't realize how many organizations are like willing to give you money just to go to school. Also military, if you want to do military, they literally pay for all your college.
One thing they do say is to take advantage of the multiple scholarships available for students. To find out more about scholarships available, stop by the Ghost Center after school on Tuesdays. As for FAFSA, students will begin applying for it now.
Come in after class or after the day is done, and then they ask like, hey, can you help me with my essay? Can you help me with scholarships? Can you help me with Apply Texas? And then we're here to help them.
Franklin is hosting a FAFSA night for anyone who needs help applying for financial aid. It's happening next Tuesday, February 11th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. in Cougar Central.
Hey Cougars, I'm Marco Cervantes and here's a look at your Franklin sports.
Franklin varsity boys basketball has had an up and down season, currently holding a record of 15-13, with their last game being a win against Eastlake 58-53 at home. With their current record being 4-5 in district and being in 4th place, they look to improve and climb up the district standings. But earlier this year they defeated their rivals, the T-Birds, after an incredible game, winning 57-49 and holding bragging rights against Coronado. Varsity's next game will be against Pebble Hills, looking to move their win streak to 3 games and beat a district opponent. Franklin varsity girls basketball have had an incredible season, currently sitting at 20-9, with their last game being a win against Eastlake 37-33 at home. Currently sitting at 6-5 and in 4th place in district, varsity girls' last game will be against Pebble Hills, who are currently undefeated in district and hold the top spot. Unfortunately, Franklin can get the top spot but can look to climb up the standings and end the year off with an impressive win. The Franklin varsity boys soccer team is off to an impressive 6-2 start to their season. With 10 games remaining, the Cougars are sitting in 1st place in district. Their most recent home game was Tuesday, January 28th against Monwood High School, where our Cougars came out on top with a 1-0 win. They are proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the district. The team's performance so far is a staple of their hard work, skill, and determination. The next home game is Tuesday, February 4th at 6 o'clock against Socorro High School, so let's show our pride for our Cougars. They are looking to maintain the top spot and make a deep run toward a district title. The Franklin varsity girls soccer team put up a fight in their last game but came up short, losing to Monwood 1-0 at home. Their next home game will be on Tuesday, February 4th at 7:30 against Socorro High School, where they look to bounce back from a loss. The Franklin Cougars wrapped up their season with an impressive performance on Friday, January 24th at the Westside Natatorium. The girls team took home a strong 2nd place while the boys finished in 3rd. What an incredible showing from both sides. With this amazing season, 16 Cougars are headed to regionals that will take place February 7th and 8th. A big congratulations to each one of them. This was the final meet for 9 seniors. They were recognized for all their hard work and it was a great season for them. With the season behind them, the Cougars are setting their sights on what's ahead. Regionals are just around the corner and there's still plenty of racing to do. We wish our swimmers the best of luck going forward.
That's all for this week's Sports Cougars. I'm Marco Cervantes. Now back to Sean and Monse.
That's all for this week, Cougars. I'm Sean Montiel.
I'm Montserrat Perez.
Thanks for watching Cougar News Network.